Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the NECA Mirage Triceraton Zog. Ooh, that rhymed. Yeah, let's get into it. I am a casual Mirage fan. I'm actually, as we actually go back through this, I realized I didn't actually read anything past issue, I think, 12. And I think that only begins the second or third story. So I'm actually going back and rereading stuff now that IDW has put a lot of that stuff back out into print. I realized I read a lot of the Archie stuff and not actually the Mirage stuff. Too young. I was too young. Ooh, excuse me. But I like this figure. Like it has that classic comic book style, and I will admit that NECA is really excellent when it comes to sculpting. But I was worried about articulation. But lo and behold, it actually does have a nice bit of articulation, especially for the style and art that it's from. I feel like they actually really nailed it with Triceraton Dog, and that's pretty much why I ended up reviewing it. I was like, I got a lot of good vibes out of this. Put me in a good mood, so let's talk about it. Our look of our big boy is really, really nice. Even from our front view, we could just see how massively wide this guy is. He's definitely got the the layered slash life fill going on, and it's really crazy because it really, really works here for this guy. As you can see, we have that inverted ball joint, which allows for our waist movement. Which honestly, I like the way this looks because look at that. We got a nice little side view, which works really well for what we have going on. We can tilt side to side. Our arms can reach the actual T-pose. I had them all curled up, but as you can see, we can rotate out. We have them on single joints and on a bicep swivel, which I think for this character, it's okay. I always would prefer double joints on anything, but I think it really does work for the Biggie bulk character that is Triceraton Zog. Unfortunately, he can't look down completely, but that inverted joint does tuck in enough so that way he can look as low as possible right for here. But we do get a nice set of movement looking up. We can actually open up the mouth as well. The tongue can move too, in case you're not seeing all of that good stuff, right? As far as our legs, we can go out about this far, which I find hilarious that he can do that. We can get under 90 degrees going forward, but we can get about this far forward. We have a single joint, which does not go far back at all. Our ankle pivot is very, very tight. It goes backwards and forwards and slides ever so bit. And we can not rotate the foot. I couldn't remember if it could rotate or not. But these joints are literally tight. But as far as having big, rough, big guy silhouettes, I think Zog actually takes the cake really, really well to a point where because it's such a big character, it's like, what else can you actually do for it? But either way, I really like the setup of this guy and how he looks. I think it actually rounds out the Mirage look very well, especially after doing some research. Now, with that, with that, I was about to say let's jump into the accessories, but I actually started here because the tail is actually bendy. It starts off straight, but you can actually curl and bend the tail. It has a ball joint going up and down. You can actually rotate it either way. So that means you can do tail whips and tail slashes for your Zog. Zog rulers, baby. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, and I didn't think I would like this a lot, but seeing it, something told me to pick it up. I'm actually really, really happy that I did. But we are now going to jump into accessories, so I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, now we're talking about accessories. Let's go over the ton of hands that Zog comes with. We actually get some open, relaxed hands, which is pretty cool. But that we will get open, relaxed hands. We will get two item holding hands, which is crazy. Actually, there's two different sets of item holding hands. Actually, we have the wider open ones. So these are slightly different designs. One is a little bit more open than the other, and I'm assuming that one is going to be clearly for his gigantic knife, right? And it can hold it in either hand. I actually put it in this one originally, but I'm feeling like it can go into other ones. Then you're going to get one dedicated to the trigger hand, and this is a smaller item holding hand. I'm assuming this is for very small items, or because again, I'm not that far in the Mirage stuff, and it sucks for me. You will get two different types of grenades. You will get these smaller actual grenades that are wrapped. Then you'll get the smoke grenade here. And like I said, you will get the blaster and the knife that you saw earlier. Focus is always a weird thing for my camera. I don't know why it struggles with it, even though I said it. So yeah. I like this color on the blaster, very comic style. Right? And like I said, you will get the dedicated hands for it. So let's put the hand with the blaster. And then we have our item holding hand, which I showed you guys earlier, but it's crazy because, see, look, this one won't hold it, so this is probably for grenades. Because when I put it in this one, literally no problem. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. He can dual wield, baby. He can dual wield, even if it's different things. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to jump into size comparisons with the TMNT stuff that I have, as well as other lines. So I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, we're going to jump into the size comparison. The first thing I'm going to do is compare it to some big boys that I have. And that's going to be like, what would be the like 5K Leatherhead. I'm going to have him. Oh, he knocked down an Ichigo. See, that's not fair. But as you can see, he's a fairly big boy. He's there. Even when he's stood straight up, which he can't do really, but he's big. And then next up, I'm going to do a Rocksteady. Bebop, I cannot remember right now. My brain is so fried. And as you can see, he is bigger than most of the other stuff. I don't really do too many other people from TMNT. I kind of stick to the stuff that I like. I'm a very casual TMNT fan. But it's one of those things where, like I said, stuff like Zog really stuck with me. And then we have the spring that you've seen another video for. You see how tiny that is. But for some reason, this kind of scale works for me because he's a giant Triceratops, or Triceraton, I should say. Then we have the Toon Turtles. So here's a Toon Leo. Here we are with the 7-inch scale. And overall, I think this actually works out because you can actually mix and match your scales, have a little bit of fun for it. Their styles in general may seem different though, so it all depends on how you're gonna make it work art-wise, or you could do a big crossover. Here we are with the Fugitoid. I'm about to say the Fugitoid, right? Then we have stuff like Articulated Icons Ninjas and the Hasbro Morphed Leonardo, all from my previous spring review, as you can see here. So I like this size actually a lot. I wish Hasbro could do some regular TMNT. That would be dope as hell. So here we are with the Foot Clan Ninja, also from Hasbro, if you want to mix and match that up. Then we have some stuff like, so here's SHF Kamen Rider Drive Checked Rideron. So as a SHF, even he is supremely small. And then we have, oh, did I do Mythic Legions? I didn't yet. So here we are with a Mythic Legions, showing those differences in size. Who else can I use? Oh, I do have a Mezco KG Beast to show for Mezco. Let me actually move this guy around. I didn't have his arm out, so here we are with him, right? And last but not least, because we want to get some domestics in there, right? I want to get some Action Force. So I'm going to use Action Force, which is 6-inch scale. So I think everybody will understand just how it scales out with Legends and Joes and things like that. Because I don't think I have all of that stuff out with me right now. He has a custom, well, a Kit Bash Winwoo head. So as you can see with our American stuff, that's how it folds out. But yeah, I really like this Zog. I'm hoping to do some really cool stuff with it as I continue reading into issues. But it may just be some cool, what I think of it. I like to have some fun with that. But if you haven't already, I believe this is like a Target exclusive. That's where I got mine from. It was $50. Hopefully this will help you. But I know I'm super late to the game. So yeah, please enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been fun trying to do things that I've just strictly for visual value that I like. And I've been having a good time with it. So I hope you are too. So as always, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.